What's up, guys? My brother Kid here, coming to you again with the next fight for Section 6, coming down to the wire. And as you saw, this fight was created by xTheChamp is here, and he pits Nero from Devil May Cry 4 versus Gene from God Hand. Yeah, he puts some cool characters together, so let's kick it off, shall we? With none other than Nero. Lone Wolf, as pretty much just like his uncle and his father. I'll get to that later, hold on. Nero, there's not really much to tell about Nero's origin and how he grew up, but he is a order of the he is a holy knight of the Order of the Swords, and this group worships Sparta and fights to protect the world from demons. He's got a rebellious attitude, but he does care, and he carries his long-age revolver Blue Rose and his sword, which he can rev up like a motorcycle, Red Queen. And he also has his devil bringer, which is that hand of his that he can literally grab things and it grows and things like that. It's very powerful, and he tends to use that a lot. Now Nero, like I said, is kind of rebellious, but he does mean well. It's just that he's kind of rebellious and he doesn't give a crap about what people think about him. And when I talked about in terms of father and uncle, in the Devil May Cry 4 novel, it was hinted that Virgil is Nero's father because of his connection to Yamamoto. Yamamoto is Virgil's sword. So that makes Dante his uncle. So that's why I said that. But he's still a great fighter. He's freelance, but he's still cool all around. He's got that rebellious attitude, and you know what sometimes rebellious attitudes do to people, that sometimes gets them into trouble or vice versa. So moving on to his combatant in this, and that's none other than Gene. Gene he's basically a martial artist, pretty much, that he got his right arm was basically cut right off, and but he received a new arm, pretty much, in the likes of what is known as the God Hand. Now, Gene, if I'm not mistaken, is not that old. He's like 19 years old, and he travels around like this post-apocalyptic world, righting wrongs with his martial arts skills and things like that. He fights demons and all kinds of other things. So he's definitely not that old. He's about like 23 actually, and he's got demons on his tail, so he fights the good fight. But also he has his main arch enemy who carries the devil hand, and the God Hand is very powerful. It lets him accomplish things that a normal man couldn't do. But he still can be. He's not invulnerable. But that God Hand is basically it's basically Iron Fist in a way. Like, it's souped up so much. That's pretty much how I can sum up the God Hand in a manner of speaking. But still, Gene is still mortal. He still can be killed. But it's just getting past that God hand that you got to worry about. So, in terms of a battle between these two characters, this would be funny in a way because you can kind of say it's the devil bringer of Nero's hand versus the God hand. Nero's skills, his weapons against the God hand. Once again, but Nero could just take out his gun and try to shoot Gene, but Gene, like I said, that God hand gives him all those abilities, including extra bursts of pre-augmented speed where he can just dodge bullets and things like that. But it'll definitely come down to skill and experience as well. That's just the way I look at it. That's just my opinion on this. It could come down to that. I don't see it'll be a close fight. It would really be close because I don't see a clean-cut winner in this. But these two both have kind of big egos, so you know what egos do to people. But you just have to figure out, So I leave it up to you guys in a way. Nero or Gene? And as always, this was a fight created by xXDaChampIsHerexX. Show him some love and respect for that fight. And one more fight, guys, and Section 6 will be over. Battle on.